runs in and she goes, flipping through my cards, and she was looking for that cleanser, and she goes, is that on sale? I just bought it. Is it? I bought it at full price. She loves that cleanser. She runs a lot, and she exercises a lot, and I go, I'm sorry, did you run in here to ask me about vagina cleanser? That was a whole conversation I just had this afternoon. So Nicole Hickle will be picking up a lot of that. She told me to tell you, Liz.
I know, and you know what? Here's the thing. If you're new, you're probably just like, okay, another cleanser, why do I need this? You need it because it balances out your pH. Exactly what you said, Tina. You're gonna use it from the waist down if you have odor, if you have itching, if you have tightness, if you are feeling uncomfortable in your own clothes, if you can't even wear jeans, this is for you because it's fragrance. And by the way, whether you get Nakery or you don't get Nakery, I want to give you a few tips that I've learned from the biochemist and the gynecologist. One, you want to use fragrance-free below the waist. Nothing with fragrance, because you would intuitively think, I have odor, let me take perfume and spray it down there. No, bad idea. It raises your pH. You want your pH to be between 3.8 and 4. I know, Tina, I feel like I am a gynecologist, but I'm not. I just pretend to be one. Okay. So when you get this home, you will see, fragrance-free, gynecologist tested, pH balance. That's what you want to use. You do not want to use something, and read the ingredients, because there's a lot of brands out there, and we did our homework, and it was shocking to see. There was one that was called, I won't say the brand, but it had vanilla, like a high dose of vanilla in it, and I was like, oh no, we don't want to do that. So then you've got your moisturizer.
So we're gonna cleanse with the cleanser first, and then we're gonna talk, by the way, this is a customer pick. Please read these reviews. I'll read a few of them to you. But again, gynecologist tested, fragrance-free, instant, long-term reduction of that friction. It's gonna address that dryness as well. And again, pH balanced. It's on sale for $19.95 for a little over 5 ounces. But again, this is in the intimates area. We're going below the waist. And so again, Liz, why is any other moisturizer we use different than what we use down there?
Okay, so again, you want to use something that's gynecologist tested, fragrance-free, made for that specific area. It's a serum that hydrates for over 24 hours. Why is that important? Because once you get over 50, once you've gone through menopause, going back to that raisin, you dry up, you get sagging down there, you get darkness down there. And a lot of times you'll go talk to someone and they will say, go sit in a warm bath, don't wear tight clothes, let's see. Oh, put this cream on every 2 hours. And the ladies it was terrible, Tina. It was as bad as our arthritis focus group. I would say this was as equal because the stories that they were sharing, and it was great though, because everyone was sharing similar stories. Like they didn't realize that everyone else has this when you get to a certain age. You get dry, you feel tight, you feel uncomfortable. Who's gonna put on a cream every 2 hours? Really? No. This, you just like you would your face, you're gonna cleanse, you're gonna moisturize, and it's gonna actually treat that delicate area.
And I will tell you,
it's a lubricant, Tina.
Well, I read the reviews on this, Liz. Somebody said, I'm so glad that I tried this. It was super beneficial for me. Another woman said, I'm 63. It does what Liz says. She named you by name, Liz. She says, it is addressing something that many women deal with. And listen, maybe it's an uncomfortable conversation. Maybe us, talking about this out here, you're like, oh, this is different than what we would talk about. But it's also a conversation that we don't talk about over brunch, or maybe we don't even want to talk about it with our doctor, or maybe we think it's just me. And listen, I'm in that perimenopause kind of portion of my life, and I'm down a rabbit hole of looking at what's going to happen to my body in the next 10 years and whatever. That is the #1 thing. Every single symptom or every single thing that I can look forward to, it's like, what do you do? And Liz, it's like, let's just talk about it.
Yeah, Tina, the average woman over 50, are you ready? Has 11 different issues down there that nobody wants to talk about. I know. So now there's a solution.
I'm telling you, we're cleansing and we're moisturizing the vagina with Liz Clean Beauty. That's all I'm gonna say. We're all having the conversation, and it's important we do that. Liz, I'm gonna do a really quick mention about the very first item we had in the show, just because if somebody tuned in late, I don't want them to miss out. It was your firming neck and deck. It's the almost 4-ounce bottle.